Hi, everyone. Michelle Tennant Nicholson. It is August 11th, 2020, and I just want to draw your attention to the website. A lot of people have just signed on in the last week. We've exceeded 10,000 on our petition. So I just want to talk about our website just a bit, okay? So your first step always is to go to the website and to complete step one, contact these people. These are the people who are going to be voting on whether or not East Flat Rock is rezoned from residential office commercial to a conditional rezoning to allow for an asphalt plant, which is industrial manufacturing use. So these are the people that you need to write. Then the second one is if you, sometimes people miss that these blue lines are actually hyperlinked to where you need to go at the government site. Same here, number two. This is the most important piece. So if you're not able to make the meeting on August 20th because you're fearful of COVID, you want to put that in here. You know, I am not attending due to pandemic, and I ask you to vote against the asphalt plant because, and then in your own words, say why. You know, it's better to have it in your own words than for us to tell you what to write, because it makes a bigger impact to these people. That's what our lawyer said. So this is the number three. If you can attend Thursday, August 20th at 5:30, it's going to be at the Technology Education Development Center at the Blue Ridge Conference Hall at the Blue Ridge Community College. So we know that that's scary for people. It's scary for me. I have an 84-year-old mom. I don't want to be exposed to COVID unnecessarily, and but I'm going to be there. There's things that I wouldn't do this whole process, as you all know, but I am going to put on a shield, a mask, protect myself as much as possible, and show up. Be in your car in the parking lot, and then bring your cell phone, charge up your cell phone, and then they'll bring us in via texting. They may also just vote at the beginning and not let any of us speak, and so make sure that you do put your comments in to the Survey Monkey. We're not sure yet. They're trying to figure it out as much as us, because you know, last time they did something like this in this area, 600 people showed up to the public commentary meeting. So we're not sure, but I know that people are planning to be in their cars, in the parking lot, in line. Bring your coffee, bring your water, because it may be several hour process, okay? The other thing about the website to pay attention to is, of course, many of you have already signed the petition, but just the thing if you just sign the petition and do nothing else, that's not helpful, right? You still want to actually do step number one. That's why that's the most important, right? How do you feel about this? Then the last thing is if you want to engage with your fellow people at Friends of East Flat Rock or your fellow neighbors, then go to the Facebook page and interact with them. There are plenty of people who don't do that because they don't like Facebook or whatever the reason is, and that is fine. Another thing to pay attention to here is that we have a Spanish flyer, an English flyer. We have things that you can educate yourself. On the Get Notified right here, this will get you our MailChimp newsletter. So for sure, fill that out. If you know any businesses who want to be featured here as supporting and walking with us, then just have them send a logo and a letter. We love letters on letterhead, like General Electric did, Highland Lake Inn, the Coalition of Camps, Hendersonville Bass. I mean, there's just a lot of businesses that are standing with us. You can also see them on our Facebook page. Now up here in the left-hand corner, you're going to see a YouTube channel that we just started. We just started last week, and it's going to be, you can see here, like John Mason's interview has already had close to 150 views. These two people live next door to the asphalt plant in Grimesdale, and we'll give you their experience. You can hear from Matt Elledge, who is a business across the street from the area to be rezoned, and then hear his concerns about how it will affect his business. There's some clips from the planning department when we had the neighborhood compatibility meeting. This is not Jeff, this is Warren Sugg, one of his spokespeople. And then you can see some of our other ads and initiatives here. This is Bill Erickson, the Homeowners Association treasurer in Grimesdale. This is Greg Halford, a descendant of the man who formed Flat Rock in the 1700s. And then down here, you're going to see all kinds of video about news and what can happen to an asphalt plant when things don't go correctly and as planned, okay? If you're wondering where the property is, there's Sarah Rulin took some drone footage of this, and we've also had some great footage donated to us from Tim Culberson, and we've been using that in the media coverage. If you want to see media coverage, then you can click on the media coverage page, and you can see that we've had a lot of media coverage. And this isn't even everything. This doesn't even list all of our letters to the editor. And remember, everybody gets a say, okay? It's not just us. Jeff Shipman, his mama, and his sister, they've been writing the papers too. They are entitled to their voice as well. If you want to click on the latest news up here, you can see that this is blog entries and then just keeping you up to date. And then also the latest one here is empty chairs, no one cares. Verna Shipman is writing saying that just because 2 people showed up that the community doesn't care. We boycotted the meeting per our attorney's suggestion because it is a pandemic and it circumvents the county's process. And our eyes are all on August 20th. And then we also had a poster contest. And so that ended yesterday. And we do have some winners that you can see here on our Facebook page. And it's really fun to see the children's artwork. This is the winner, Brianna. And so she did, we had independent art teachers in the area actually judge this, and it's really, really sweet. And here's the 2nd place winner. It's really lovely. And then the 3rd place. So you can see there's a lot of resources for you at the website. And some people have a lot of time. Great. People are doing protests and printing up shirts. I don't always have the opportunity to wear my Friends of East Flat Rock shirts, so I always wear a piece of duct tape so that people ask me, why do you have duct tape pinned on you? And I say, oh, because I'm against the asphalt plant. And then they go, what's that about anyway? And that opens, it's a conversation starter. So we stick together, sticky subject, that kind of thing, okay? And then some people just don't have the money for shirts and swag and all that other stuff. But if you can, do all those other things too. But if you can't, just do number 1, all right? And I think that's it. So all eyes on August 20th, August 20th, August 20th, August 20th. If you can't be there, then send something through the Survey Monkey so that it's at least on the county record. I think we had, there's some people in the group who are pregnant and they don't want to be around the pandemic. I get it. So just make sure that you submit your opposition. Finally, the last thing I want to say is that we still are needing funds for advertising. We've done really well with our advertising. If things don't go our way, then we're going to need more legal funds, but we'll know that in September. So if you want to donate to our legal and advertising funds, you can go to the website and then hit donate, and then you'll get this this information for Mountain True. And these are tax deductible donations because Mountain True is a nonprofit. Just make sure you write Friends of East Flat Rock in your checks when you send them. Okay, thanks so much. And if you want to meet with us in our strategy meetings, it's always Monday at 7. You have to be vetted beforehand to make sure that you are a friend, not somebody who's in opposition to what we're trying to achieve. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.